Every single colleague of mine who worked in schools during that time put the pupils before themselves. Returning to school in September 2020 was a frightening time. I don't think there were any of my colleagues who went to school not afraid. I was in a secondary school. The children were in year group bubbles. 32 children stayed in each classroom, so you can tell how packed they were together. There was no social distances between the kids. So there was a big, huge culture of fear. But there was also fear from my perspective. After school, if I wanted to go shopping to Tesco's, you had traffic lights. You had to wait to go in. Yet all day, I was in a classroom with 32 adult-sized humans. I think there's a misunderstanding that people think that all education workers were off for a long time. We weren't. Those hubs were open from towards the end of April, right the way through. When I say right the way through, they were open 7 days a week from 8 till 6. None of us had ever gone through anything remotely similar and didn't know what to expect from day to day. But the kids looked to us as the adults, looked at us as adults who they thought knew stuff, to try and make sense of the world. Every single colleague of mine who worked in schools during that time put the pupils before themselves. They put their pupils' well-being before themselves. But that is typical of people who work in schools. That is typical of teachers and teaching assistants and catering staff and caretakers. We had an army of cleaners who came in and twice a day to try and mitigate and clean the schools. Everybody did the best that they could. But it wasn't long after the pandemic, and I'm getting emotional now, that people forgot what we did. And we lost people. And it was, it changed me, and I retired soon afterwards. It did.